Hi everyone, this is Yasin from Excel Market, and thanks so much for watching this tutorial. Let's dive right into it. We're going to start by selecting the year, month, and day of the start. Ready? Let's go. But first things first, it's always a good idea to make a copy of your budget planner. That way, it's totally yours, forever. It's just for you. Next, let's personalize the file by adding your name. I think it's a nice touch, don't you? Perfect. Now, the file is officially yours. Great job. Here, we have some useful links to tools and documentation in PDF format. We made sure to include written documentation for those of you who prefer reading. Take a moment to go through that file, and you'll have complete control over your budget. Master of your finances, right? Watch the video, read the PDF, and you'll be all set to take charge. Now, let's jump into the budget planner itself. I'll show you how to clear the data from your budget. Keep in mind, you already have an empty file ready to go, but I'll walk you through this just in case. Important. Be sure you're deleting ranges with values, not formulas. Always double-check the formula bar. No formulas there? Then you're good to go. All right, we're all set. Time to start entering your income. Remember, at the beginning of each month, you'll be working with the budget column. Let's assume you receive your salary on the 23rd, just like me. Let's say it's $2,000. Now, let's add some freelancing income from Upwork. For example, we'll say they pay you $1,500 on the 8th. Nice, right? And let's not forget any other income. Maybe you've got something from eBay or a little from your YouTube channel. It all counts. Oops! I accidentally entered a numeric value where a date should go. No worries. Just use the brush tool to quickly fix the date format. Easy. Now, let's move on to the bills. You know, things like electricity, gas, gasoline, and internet. For this tutorial, we'll enter some fictional bills and dates. You got this? Next up, let's work with the expenses category. Here, we'll add entries for things like groceries, parking, and, of course, gasoline. For this tutorial, we're using example values, but you'll enter your actual expenses when you do this on your own. Now, on to savings. Let's say you're saving up $4,000 for a new house and $2,000
for a new car. Good goals, right? Moving to debts. An example would be a mortgage payment of $12,200 due on October 15th. And finally, let's handle subscriptions. We'll add Netflix and internet subscriptions here. And that wraps up the forecast part. This is the section you'll complete at the beginning of each month. Now let's move on to the actual part. This is where the real fun begins. I present to you the Transactions Tracker. We'll enter some random dates for our tutorial, but you'll input your real ones. This dynamic list updates based on the income and expenses you've already entered. Pretty neat, huh? Let's also add your actual income amounts and double-check everything as you go. It's helpful to mark off your expenses once they're paid, kind of like crossing things off your to-do list. Uh-oh, looks like we've gone a bit overboard with expenses. No worries, we'll add more income to balance things out. For this graph here, you can choose to display either your forecasted or actual values. Your choice. Next up, we have a dynamic calendar that gives you a great visual of your net outgoings. Green represents income, and other colors show your expenses. Oh, look! YouTube is supposed to pay us on the 30th. But YouTube usually pays on the 31st, right? Just a fun little detail. And the great thing is, this calendar updates automatically when you update your budget sheet. So, no extra work for you. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And don't forget, you can find the link to purchase this product right in the description. Thanks again for watching. And happy budgeting. See you next time.